Hi guys! Are you planning on upgrading your iPhone XS to iPhone 13 Pro? Well, I might be able to help you decide. By the way, this is not going to be a thorough comparison between the two phones, but this is going to be more of a basic comparison between iPhone XS and iPhone 13 Pro and what to expect from an average iPhone user's point of view. iPhone XS was released September of 2018, and a typical iPhone user would normally upgrade their phone between 2 to 3 years. So if you are using an XS or an XX Max, then this is basically the time to make that decision. You can either choose from iPhone 11 series, iPhone 12 series, and the latest as of September 2021, the iPhone 13 series. Both iPhone XS and 13 Pro have glass front, glass back, and stainless steel frame, but iPhone 13 Pro has what we call a ceramic shield, which is more scratch resistant and tougher than the XS. 13 Pro is bigger, brighter, thicker, and heavier than the XS. 13 Pro has 6.1 inches display, brightness peak of 1200 nits, and weighs 204 grams, while iPhone XS has 5.8 inches display, 625 nits, and weighs 177 grams, which is lighter than the 13 Pro by 27 grams. 13 Pro has flat sides while iPhone XS has curved sides. So if you are the type of person who prefers a smaller size and a not so heavy phone, then you might want to keep your iPhone XS for now or look for other options. By the way, the regular iPhone 13 has a display size of 6.1 inches, the same with iPhone 13 Pro, but it is actually lighter by 2 grams than the iPhone XS. So you might want to consider the regular iPhone 13 from your list of options. When it comes to brightness, it's really not too much of a big deal for me. You would only appreciate the brighter screen when you are mostly outdoors or will be using your phone under direct sunlight. Your screen brightness would adjust the same way on both phones depending on lighting conditions. Although putting the two phones side by side, you would really notice the difference in brightness. For the battery, there's no questions asked here, since to begin with, 13 Pro has a larger battery of 3095 mAh versus the XS with 2658 mAh. And besides, your iPhone XS or XX Max would most probably be between 80 to 90% battery health by now. So 13 Pro being new, having a larger battery capacity, and being well optimized, then 13 Pro will always win the battery category. 13 Pro has what we call ProMotion. So basically what it does is it adjusts your screen refresh rate depending on your activity. It can go as buttery smooth at 120Hz all the way down to 10Hz, while iPhone XS remains at 60Hz refresh rate. ProMotion is a cool feature, but it wouldn't really be a selling point unless you are using apps that requires higher refresh rate, particularly heavy games or if you are editing videos on your phone. But if you are just checking your emails, using social media apps, or any basic apps, you'll do just fine. Having said that 13 Pro is bigger and brighter, it definitely is the best choice in terms of browsing your social media apps as well as binge watching. iPhone 13 Pro also has a better audio quality than the XS. No doubt that in terms of camera, 13 Pro is way more advanced as it has triple camera setup, while the XS only have 2. Another plus point for 13 Pro is the larger camera lenses and lighter scanner, which allows your camera to capture more light and gives your photos and videos higher depth and quality. Both phones are capable of shooting 4K videos, but 13 Pro has ProRAW and ProRes options. However, taking photos or videos in these formats eats up a lot of phone storage. Another advantage of 13 Pro is the cinematic mode. In terms of chipset and OS, iPhone XS is equipped with A12 Bionic chip and is upgradable up to the current OS, which is 15.3. While the iPhone 13 Pro is equipped with A15 Bionic chip, and in terms of OS, it has a long way to go. So between iPhone XS and iPhone 13 Pro, there is no doubt that 13 Pro is better in all aspects. However, from someone who's been using iPhone for quite some time, if we are to take out the camera of the 13 Pro as well as the new design out of the comparison, and we are just going to point out an average phone user's utilization of the two phones, there's actually no difference. Unless, of course, again, if you need your phone for heavy gaming or heavy duties or editing videos, then you would really notice and feel the difference. If you have the money for it, by all means go buy the 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max for that matter. But if you are on a tight budget and if your iPhone XS is still working fine and still serving its purpose, then you are good for now. You might want to save the money to buy that iPhone 14 that everyone is expecting to come anytime soon. And that's pretty much what I know and what I can share about iPhone XS and iPhone 13 Pro. And I hope I was able to help you make that decision whether or not to upgrade from iPhone XS to 13 Pro. If I was able to help, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. Hello, Jello.